guys, so it's Joy and I'm back with another craft video for you today. This one I'm going to make it for my January decorations, but you could even have made this before Christmas or any other holiday season and just choose the colors you want to work with. But for it, what we're going to need is a ring, and you can get these at pretty much any craft store pretty cheap, or you could probably use maybe a wreath ring if you wanted to. You might want to take out the inner circles on it, but I'm going to just use this. I think it's only like $2 or less on these, to be honest. One of the Dollar Tree cutting boards is what I'm going to use, and you can see here, this is how they come. I finally found them at one of the stores. I was super excited about that because I've been wanting them forever. A couple of packs of the Dollar Tree ornaments, and then also a pack of the bigger ornaments, or you can use old ornaments if you have them around. And then you'll want something to hang down. I happen to have this ornament that I got from Dollar Tree last year, I think. And I found it in my stuff. And then I have these little snowflake ornaments. I also have this little blue poinsettia that I got from Walmart after Christmas one year for like 50 cents. So all in all, I'd say this was probably $10 or less to do this craft project. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your board and you're going to glue your ring to it. Now, this is going to be a challenge and may keep falling on you. Have patience. I don't have any, but have patience. Do what I do, say, not what I do. I took some cardboard and kind of went over it to kind of hold it in place, and it was great until I strung my lights on it. So, you might want to string your lights, then glue it in place, but I glued my battery pack on the back of it, and it keeps wanting to lean toward it. And I put blue lights on this because that's what I want. And I may have to just put a dab of glue. And as you can see, I keep ending up fighting it coming back at me. I don't know how everybody else did this on the crafting group, but somehow they were getting it to stand. So I don't know what they did that I didn't do. I guess you could brace it if you want to in some way. I don't know how you're going to brace it, but what we're going to do next is then we're going to take the ornaments and we're going to put them around. So I'm going to try to hopefully get them glued on there so that kind of anchors it more. So we're going to put a little dab of glue right down here, and then we're going to put an ornament. And I'm going to alternate between blue and silver, and I'm going to go back and forth. So there'll be like a silver one here and a silver one diagonal from it. Now, the thing is, I want to leave a little light spot so I can get my finger right there. So I'm going to be monitoring that I do that, because this is going to be the back of my thing. Right over here will be, so I can get it, keep the battery pack hidden, and so it leans toward the back if it leans at all. Okay, so what I've done is I've kind of glued some balls on. I'm going to kind of go along on the front and try to hide as much of that cardboard as I can, just alternating my colors. On the back, on either side, I did one silver, and I tried to angle the ornament hook in, the top of it, this piece, to kind of help anchor that into place. And I'm going to do the same over here. I did the same over here. I actually already glued that one on. Wow, I'm slow, guys. So now I'm just going to take a little dab of glue on my ornament and just lay it down, kind of angling in the ornament hook area on these as best I can. And just kind of go along. And I'm going to use all my smaller ones this way, or my bigger ones, I mean. Just kind of putting them in here the best I can. And be careful on when you're doing it that you're not, that you don't end up pushing it over. That is the challenge here. This is my personal pain in the butt project. I mean, seriously, I think I screwed something up here. And you may have to go over to the board and go, hey, I want to put more glue on you. And you could have some of the hook out if you want. I'm going to do that on that one, just kind of make it so it sits where I want it to. And I'm going to put one of these up on top of these two, kind of to make it fit more full between, just to kind of hold these together. This is going to be a project of patience, something I don't have a lot of. If you know me really well, you know that I'm not a very patient person. Right, Minnie? Mm-hmm. So you just want to kind of play around with it until you're satisfied. I've almost got these balls on here. And then we're going to go for the smaller ones. going up the side. Luckily, we only have to go up 1/2 of this. No, no.
The rod's trying to tell you otherwise, though.
I will win. You could probably wire them on too, would be another option if you know where your wire is. I am in the process of trying to clean up my crafting area. I think I mentioned this in another video that I'm going to have my neighbor girl helping me with this. Okay, Mindy, go ahead and have a good laugh at your aunt's expense here.
Can I help in some way?
Not laughing would be a really big help.
I can't promise that one.
Anybody else out in the audience laughing at me? Because my mom and my niece are laughing at me right now. And I'm about ready to throw in the towel if they laugh one more time. Excuse me, Mr. Ball, you're not playing very nice with me. I'm sure that if somebody takes this project on, you're probably a more skilled, wonderful, talented person than me, and you probably have found somebody better than me to instruct you on how to do this, but this is more for you guys to have entertainment. Let's go with that, since apparently it makes people laugh when I'm doing this. Looking pretty good. It's actually turned out pretty good.
It does look really good.
It almost looks like the pictures I was editing from or posting from. Let's put some glue over here. Okay, I want to get up to about here. And you can choose whatever colors of ornaments you want. You can choose to design it how you want. There's no right or wrong on this. The only wrong is not trying. And I'm just kind of rotating it so I can see where I need to fill, what color I need to fill in. And if there's any imperfections, you want to try to put them toward the inside or where they're hidden more. That's the only other thing I say. We're just filling in the balls as best I can, and I'll probably speed up this part because it's pretty repetitive. You kind of get the idea of how I'm doing this. Fill in with these extra ones down here. Just take the spare little extra ornaments and put them down around the bottom area. Just kind of make it look more full. I know it's going to make it look a little too heavy in some areas with one color over another, but one more and that's it.
Yep.
Let's shove this one right in there. Okay, so there we got that part. Now the next thing is kind of clean up my spider web a little bit so it doesn't look as bad. Now I'm going to take the strings that came with the ornaments, the bigger ornaments, and I'm going to use them to hang down from the center of the top here. My snowflakes. So I'm going to take this one. I have strings of... My niece is still laughing at me. Guys, you know, do not take my niece to work with you when you do crafts. Okay, now I'm worried. I am starting to get a little freaked out here on this part. And I'm just going to triple knot this just so it holds up there. But that's because that's how I do things. And I'm just tying the string it on with strings. And you can vary the height based off of what you can find for string. And I'm just not going to worry about those excess strings right at the moment. So I'm going to kind of move that up there. I want that there. Then I'm going to take these little baby ones. And 3 of these. Let's see, we got one big one. I think I'm going to do 2. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these strings and feed them through the hole. Now this would be really cool with like red and pink ornaments if you could find them, and a heart down the middle for Valentine's Day. Or you could do it with like green ones to be like a St. Patrick's Day. Or pastels for Easter. Because, you know, if you keep an eye at the dollar store, they're always carrying these ornaments throughout the year for different seasons. They have different colors and stuff. Because there are people that decorate their Christmas tree all year round. I'm one of them. Or if you can't find the ornaments, you could also take those vase filler, the styrofoam ball ones, and use that to fill it up. It'd be another option if you can't find the vase filler when you go to do it. Or the ornaments, I mean. I think I'm only going to put 2 on. Anybody else have a weird concentration face like me? Yeah. I see you all looking at my weird concentration face. It's okay. Glue the string on there.
Looks pretty.
Okay, we're going to put one more on. Hopefully I can, let's see, I was thinking about, I think I'll put it over here. This would make a great centerpiece or just a decoration for a spot in the house. There we go. And there's the finished product. And I'll be cleaning spider webs off for a while. But I think it looks really pretty. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this craft time with me. And you can send me your pictures on Instagram if you want. Tag me so I can see how they turned out. I seen this on my Facebook group. I don't know how they were doing it on their board. But taking some patience with that. If you want it to last a long time, put a little E6000 and then the hot glue together, and then keep it in place. I would definitely use a little bit of cardboard or something to kind of steady it over that. But I think overall, it didn't turn out too bad for not having any instructions from just pictures to work from. And I'm pretty proud of that one. Okay, guys, we will catch you in the next one. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day filled with lots of love and laughter, and that your saddest day in the future is only as sad as your happiest day in the past. And we'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.